And one of the stars of Hulu is Emmanuelle Chriqui, who I'm thrilled to have right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
You bet. Thanks for coming here today. So obviously, we'll get to Shut Eye in a moment. A lot of folks know you from so many years at Entourage, and it was kind of a revolving door of sports athletes, A-listers coming in. Which one was the best actor that came in?
The best actor?
Yeah, which one do you think was the best one that came in?
Oh, man.
Athlete, actor.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. When we had Matt Damon and LeBron James on in the same episode.
Oh, wow.
That heads were spinning. It was crazy because it just in my own life, I'm a giant Matt Damon fan. And then to watch the boys around LeBron James, it was hilarious.
Was it like Matt Damon was invisible or something like that?
Well,
It's
not
sort of
quite.
like that. Okay, right.
But there is that thing of like, you know, it's like LeBron James
Right.
and just chilling. You know, we were at an airport hangar in Santa Monica. It was a pretty dreamy day. It was a bit surreal. That's when it was like, oh yeah, this is what we're known for. And then, you know, in the film, we had Thierry Henry.
That's right.
Right, the soccer player.
Yes, right.
And I mean, a
Gronk
big
showed up.
slew of people.
Mark Cuban, Gronk, the whole bit.
yes.
And LeBron has got some, I mean, I guess I could have answered the question myself. I mean, LeBron in Trainwreck was fantastic. I don't know if you saw
Yeah, I
Trainwreck or not.
did. I did.
He was terrific in
He
Trainwreck.
was
He actually
great.
had some quality comedy chops.
100%,
right there.
yeah.
So, and I know would you say you're a Laker fan or a Clipper fan when going to games here in this town?
Well, I mean, mostly Laker fan. I was a giant Laker fan, you know, obviously when Kobe was on. And I went to some pretty epic games. So I was very fortunate because I went courtside a couple of times.
Come on now, why not?
And this is
You only know one speed, Emmanuelle. I love it.
That's right. I only know one speed.
That's right.
So I'm sitting courtside, and I knew Kobe from a video game that we had done together. He was in it, and I was in it, and so anyway, I'm sitting courtside, and you know, it's the second half of the game. It's about to start again. Kobe, you know, he does his powder thing. He comes and he like fist bumps me, and
Just while you're sitting in
like
your
I'm
chair.
sitting in my like courtside, yeah. And he's like, hey ma, and he like fist bumps me, and you see like all the paparazzi is like dumbfounded, like click 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 click, and people were like, wait, did that you know him? I was like. Well.
What can I tell you? And then he went out and scored 80 points. You know, that was his 80. That happened to be his 80
Could you
point night.
imagine? Wow,
That's
be
pretty
good.
cool.
It was cool.
I mean, that is like great seats, and then Kobe actually gives you a fist pound or
Fist-
something
yeah,
like that. You
pretty
know,
cool.
that is great. So yeah, and now Kobe. So you guys were in a video game together. So like
Yeah, it was Call of Duty. I did a voice in Call of Duty, and so did he, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And he shot a promo video for it and the whole bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in the day. I've got Emmanuelle Chriqui here on the Rich Eisen Show. And did you do the first pitch at a Dodger game? Did I see that too?
did.
Now that I've done that. There's nothing more nerve-wracking for me than doing that.
I'm sure. You know what? I could understand for you.
Yes.
I think for me, I just wasn't. I had Dennis Dugan, the director of Zohan.
Sure, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, his son he's like going to be a pro baseball player if he isn't already. We went to their backyard and they taught me how to throw. And so like on the day, I was like, oh, this is so fun. And I'm like in my little ball cap, jeans, and tank top. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And I almost like just didn't overthink it because I was like, whatever. Like whatever.
I should have had that
And
attitude.
it worked. It worked.
You threw a strike?
Oh yeah.
You threw a pellet,
Boom.
a seed right across home plate.
It like curved a little bit, but it still made it to like pass the mound.
My throw would have hit a right-handed batter, but I think the left-handed batter would have swung and missed. It was that sort of action that was on it. But I was so nerve-wracked. I honestly, Brockman was there that day.
I was there.
I mean,
I was warming you up.
I know, and did I overthrow it or did I dirt one to you?
You
I was
dirt
like,
one
it was
to me.
awful.
Yeah, but I was
Wow.
like, oh, Rich, it's pretty bad.
Well, because you know these things last on YouTube forever.
Forever.
You know what I mean? Like it's
everything does.
bad news. Emmanuelle Chriqui is here on the Rich Eisen Show in studio. So, Shut Eye, you play a hypnotist on the show. And I guess it's a very original show, but the idea that maybe hypnotists and psychics don't have your best interest at heart.
Always, exactly.
That sounds like it. So what attracted you to do something like this role?
Well, I mean, there were so many things. The script itself, was such a unique, intriguing script, more than I'd ever read in the past. And the characters, all of them, were so left of center. And I think just the fact, like when you talk about psychics, people have such strong opinions of that entire world. Like if you believe, if you don't believe. And certainly for myself, playing a hypnotist, playing Gina, as an actor, I'm always seeking to do things that are outside the box, that are going to be different than what I'm typically known for.
Sure.
And so the fact that she was so, likable, yes, but shady.
Very.
Very.
So do you believe in this sort of stuff? Do you believe in the psychic world?
Let's say, yeah, I believe that they're very gifted people. I am more cautious probably now than I was before
the tricks of the
show.
trade? I like it. So could you hypnotize somebody right now?
No.
You could not.
No. I learned some techniques.
Right.
Like I understood what they do, but I could never honestly hypnotize you.
Right. Now, my two guys that are sitting over there at the Chris Command Center desk, they look like they've been hypnotized to wear what they're wearing today over there. The gentleman over in the left, that's his attempt to try and impress you, Emmanuelle.
The tie and the checkered shirt.
Thumbs up! Thumbs up!
Well,
Thank you. There's no well. That happened.
If I had to give you the opportunity here to guess which one of those gentlemen has given up the most, which one would you choose?
Ooh.
Which one of those is just given up?
Given up on life.
Just in general.
I mean, I'm wearing a pullover.
He's
Oh my God, this is a terrible question.
You're too nice. I know.
Yeah, you're far too nice. Just let us have it.
To be honest with you, I would, honestly,
Yes,
that
please.
would not come to my mind about any of them.
About giving up. See, you're so nice.
She's way
No,
too
I
nice.
mean it.
That's the Canadian in you coming out.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, did you ever meet Alan Thicke?
I did. What a lovely, lovely human being. And of course, such massive Canadian pride. It was such a shock, so sudden and so sad. And I saw, what your segment earlier and, the way you described him about being like the Bob Hope of Canada, I think is so accurate.
Oh, great.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you say that because, he seems that way. Just affable, funny, warm, knew everybody, came across everybody's path, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Had such I met him a couple of times. I know Robin, and there's so much. My condolences to the entire family. But it was just so shocking. I think that when somebody just goes suddenly, I think it's just harder.
Of course, and so full of life, and I assume you're a Growing Pains fan, just like every other human being on the planet.
100% watched every single episode.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's very, very sad. It was a sad, sad day yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, thanks for coming in. Come in anytime you anytime you want. You're welcome here. Certainly, if it's going to get Chris Brockman addressed like that every single time. And at Chriqui, CHRIQUI on Twitter. Shut Eye is available on Hulu for streaming right now.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming.
Rich, you say my name the best, by the way. I just want to give you that.
Thank you.
Yes.
You must have heard much butchering of your name.
The worst.
Right?
The worst.
Chriqui.
Yes.
Have you heard that one, Chriqui?
I have.
Excellent.
No, you say it well. Thank you.
Anytime.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.